Hey everyone, Slide47 here. Sorry, no this weekend in Blitz. Crunch week is on at my job. Deadlines have to get hit, but if I get done early, I will definitely be streaming the contents of today's video on stream. So hopefully I get done, but I can now talk to everyone about the roadmap, Pan-American Cruisers, and I have an additional area at the end. I have also had timestamps on this video since the ending is actually really important. And if you don't care about the roadmap or Pan-American Cruisers or either or, I would at least love for you all to go there and watch the ending snippet there. Mostly for your feedback and thoughts in the comment section down below. But for right now, let's talk about the roadmap. Now we have the roadmap in front of us. We have update 6.4 that basically just came out. So right there we have the Blitz Pass, the German festivities. So the Anhalt will be coming in the Blitz Pass, which is awesome. I think it's a great deal. It's just not for me. I totally get why people love it. Totally see it. Get it if you are looking for a very solid tier 8 battleship right there. Pan-American Cruisers in early access. That should be coming about middle of the month on that, if not early month right there. As you can see them in the background there. Just a bunch of US cruisers with different characteristics, but we'll get into that. Absolutely love them. A little spoiler there. Absolutely love them. UK Battleship Tech Line release. Make sure that if you've been grinding your Hawks, your Rooks, your Renowns, or anything like that, or maybe your Duncan if you got lucky enough, or if you got super lucky, your St. Vincent, you've just been playing, you don't even need to grind anymore. I hate that. Star got it, and I didn't, but, you know, not jealous at all there. But, yes, we have that line releasing, so that should be fun for all you free-to-play players. You can now get into it and have some fun with the St. Vincent line, get some HMS AP on. We have Space Week at the end. No confirmed idea of what this means, but I'm looking forward to it. Nevertheless, I'm hoping that it's more than just great. Please be a decent event. Please. Okay, on to October. We have the Blitz Pass of the Floods Legacy. That one's going to be interesting. We're going to see where that one comes in. Okay. Hopefully it's a fun time. Hopefully Floods Legacy. I'm betting something EU maybe something with them. Some good amount of flooding there. We have the Halloween events. The Halloween events actually tend to be pretty darn good, so I'm hoping for a good one this year. The last few years have been getting and petering and more lackluster, but hopefully this year they've been trying to amp up events. Maybe that's what we'll get this year. We have the Tier 10 Commonwealth Destroyer Vampire 2 right there, and then another Commonwealth Cruiser. That's the Hector. I'm looking forward to the Hector. Vampire 2 could also be fun too. It's basically should be a daring copy, which, hey, yeah, daring's good. Let's go with that. November 2023, we have a new winter map. Yes, a new map. I know there were some removed recently, but hey, you know, it's kind of how it works. Those maps were bad. Hopefully this will be a good one in update 6.5. The first Pirate Legendary Commander. I can't really talk about it, but it is a really cool concept. I'm looking forward to seeing and making sure that it actually comes out the way that they're talking about it right now. Of course, things always can change. Blitz Pass, we have the Revolutionary War. Interesting. I'll go with that. The US Battleship Tech Line release. Yes, that means the Louisiana line is coming in. The Tumas are coming. Tumas, yep, basically, and like that. And then right there, we have the Pan-American Cruiser Tech Line release right there 2 months after this month with their early access. Perfect, awesome. And then we have the premium Tier 9 Pan-Asian Battleship, the Sun Yat-sen. Hopefully I didn't slaughter that right there, but that one actually looks pretty cool with its camo. Hopefully it comes out with that camo in some sort of bundle, maybe a bundle someday. Someday, Wargaming, please, just start releasing ships in bundles, not in sweeps or crates. Can we just get one or two? One? Like Hector? Hector, maybe? Sun Yat-sen? I don't know, maybe. But let me hear your thoughts on the roadmap for 2023 autumn right there. I think so far it looks like a jam-packed time. I think there's plenty of content. I'm really looking forward to the Pan-American Cruisers and the UK battleships actually being released. The US Battleship Tech Line, I'm hoping they're good. And by the way, that will be a direct release, just like kind of the Delny came out or the Albin came out. It's just popped out there. It's not a full line, so it's not doing early access or anything like that. Just an FYI on that. But let me know your thoughts down below. Look forward to that. Let's get onto the Pan-American Cruisers. Now let's check out all of these beautiful cruisers right here, the Pan-American Cruisers. From here, as far as I can tell overall, I'm just going to spoil this. These are fun. These are very unique. They have a very unique skill that I'm going to get into, but we're gonna pace ourselves here. Let's go over. We have the Hercules at the Tier 1 situation. This is just Tier 1. There's nothing really special about it. It's just Tier 1. You're going to get through it in a few games and everything like that. The Tier 2. This is actually the start of where the line now has the emergency repair. Increases 20% of your heal in your repair kit, so you get a little bit extra health in these cruisers, which is great because they are actually only AP shooting. So if you don't know how to shoot your AP very well, I have a video for you. The BSSs or your bows or in superstructure. Focus on that and you'll be able to do plenty of damage with these ships. They do have torpedoes as well, but they're more kind of afterthoughts. I don't know if they're afterthoughts like the Italian cruisers where they're really nice afterthoughts, or they're just there, you know, they're okay right here. Now at tier 3 we start observed fire. Now this skill will eventually get better and better and better as you get up all the way to the San Martin, or San Martin, sorry. I can't get that meme out of there. We have reduced main gun reload and max dispersion by 10%, increased main AP shell penetration by 10% for 20 seconds. It can only be used after landing 30 hits with your main guns. Now, a lot of people might go in, there isn't any usage tracking on there. How many uses can we use? Actually, infinite. As long as you're hitting your shots, this thing will slowly recharge and charge up during your game as you hit your shells in order to give you that usage from it. So it's actually a really unique skill. I really do enjoy it, and it's super fun. Right here, tier 3, still pretty simple though. And we move on to the tier 4. You've got a good amount of mid-ship guns, not too bad as we go through it. We do still have the advanced turret, everything. Let's quickly just go through everything. Start of the battle honors right there. Still have only the 30 hits one and the heals on the tier 5. Right here, I'm just kind of breezing through these ones because these are pretty simple to go through. So victory, cruisers, victories, and now we actually have at tier 5 at the start of ADA 1 or Air Defense Alert. Now, these ships, they don't really have grade A at lower ranks, but at higher tiers, I will say they do absolutely murder planes, and I absolutely love that because we just need more AA, buff AA1, and everything like that. Tier 6. Now we're getting to a little bit of a Zara look right there on these guns as we go through. We gotta quickly do elite ship bonus, so we have cruiser modification and escort specialist. That's probably going to be a escort specialist. Yeah, probably that one, if I can remember right. We now have the beginnings of the cruisers and destroyers are going to be right there. Details, we're getting a little bit more ADA, and I think actually, wait, no, tier 6 is, yeah, the 40 hits. Now you start the 40 hits situation to negative 20 and 20 in 20 seconds, so it's getting even better. Tier 7, the Colonel, I'm not on that one. Just simple regular. This looks like a Mysore clone almost in that way. Camouflage, we now have the camouflage. These are very basic camouflages all the way up. We can see main gun, main battery firing range, torpedo range, max traverse speed, and surface detection. Great pickups for a cruiser in general, especially the surface detection and max traverse speed. So you can choose whenever you want to pop out and shoot your targets. As we move here, we got cruisers dealing damage and destroyers for tier 7. Still at 40-20s right there, along with 88-2 now. So getting a little bit air defense, or better air defense alert. But I would say overall, once again, it's tier 7A. It's not really doing much. The tier 8, we're almost getting to kind of a half-baked Worcester here, in my opinion. So we got a half-baked Worcester. We now have the Mayan mystery camo right here, and this adds in the shell dispersion along with ship hit points. So yeah, this actually does definitely help in overall. I'd kind of argue that both of these have their merit. So actually, if you want to get the historical or if you want to get the special camo, I think both of them are pretty darn good. The elite gun bonuses now change over all the way up to tier 10 of EGO and Advanced Gun Director. You're almost always going to choose the Advanced Gun Director as you already have pretty decent traverse speed on all of your guns, and your reload is quite low, so minus 3% is not really going to do much, so you're always going to be taking that range to increase that out. Battle honors, once again, cruisers, damage, and destroyers, all while we are now getting 20-20-20-40 right there, and you now have your first use of radar on these. So you have radar 1 and ADA 2. On to the tier 9. Now, I'm not quite sure on the tier 8, but on the tier 9, all these turret, or the back turret is 360. So great time. I don't know. Actually, I kind of can't remember. I played this like one game. I need to play this more. And like that, of course, I didn't record. I know, right? Perfect. I'm hoping that I can stream today. That's what I'm hoping for. I can just go up the entire line, show it all off. But the tier 9 definitely has some 360 right there at the back, at least. Now we go through here, once again, Advanced Gun Director, because you're going to want that. The gold camo right here, versus the regular historical. Pretty basic historical camo. Almost you want to say that they look with like naked in that sense, but yeah, whatever. It's just kind of how it goes. Here are the battle honors on top of that. So you can see now we have all of them going all the way up to 90,000 damage on that. Now this one, we finally have 45 hits with 30% 30. So you're getting a little bit better, but you're taking a little bit longer to get there. But realistically, it feels like you really recharge this skill incredibly fast. And 20% decrease in this, you can start to murder things. And now you also have Radar 2. I'm hoping there's going to be a Legendary Commander or Epic Commander for this line, because Isabella doesn't quite work with this line, so that's just how it works. And you have more uses of DFA. I'm not quite sure you need to actually get the DFA skill, but maybe the one on the 4th in order to extend it so you can get it back faster, because now you're talking about some serious AA. If I'm looking at this right, so 153 to 232 with decent ranges. You might start wanting to spec into AA even for these ships if you really hate carriers. Buff AA1. Now to the San Martin, the top of the line. As we go through it, we have the elite ship bonuses. Once again, you're going to be choosing Advanced Gun Directive. Camo on here, we have the camo splits right there. Now you got a little bit of black camo, kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie, I did actually play it mostly with the historical versus the Inca Treasure camo, as I kind of feel like as a general cruiser player, I like these benefits better than this, especially the max traverse speed. So you're actually able to be more nimble, but some people are going to want to be able to hit their targets just a little bit better and everything. Here are the battle honors of 50 cruisers, 1.8 million damage, 60 destroyers, and 105 HP of damage in one game. The torpedoes will probably help you do a little bit extra damage, but mostly it's the guns in that case. More cruiser missions, everyone. This has been great, Frank. Great. It's been great. Great. Now we have Radar 2, ADA 3, and the Observed Fire is now maxed out with 30% decrease on the reload and max dispersion, along with 30% increase in penetration, and it takes 50 hits. But now you have 10, so you're realistically, if you can hit most of your shots, you're going to be recharging that incredibly fast. Let me know your thoughts down below. I, of course, kind of spoiled it. These ships are fun. These ships are. And just make sure everyone knows, this is 360, the back turret. This one isn't. So kind of almost akin to how the Worcester's set up in ways. But the San Martin, I am looking forward to this line. I really am hoping that I can get it early, or I can just grind it out when it comes out in November, which I'm super excited for. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts on the Pan-American cruisers are. And finally, to the most important part of this video, I'm hoping that everyone has watched this. If you've skipped over the other ones and you're joining now, awesome. Thank you for understanding the assignment. But the turret bug is finally fixed, and we as a community made that happen. We told Wargaming, commented, just absolutely threw enough feedback at them that they fixed it for us. So, in my opinion, I kind of want to pose a question to all of you as, as a CC of this community. What should we do next? I have two ideas, but I would love to know your thoughts down below as to what we as a community should be posting on their Instagram and Facebook posts, should be messaging Valk and Bella, should be just talking about on how to fix it or how we'd want to, so that then, once again, we can tell Wargaming, hey, we as a community, we all want this fixed. Can you work on this and make this a priority? Because that's what they did with the turret bug, because they are listening to us, and I want to make sure that we can do that again. We can pull it off again. For me, I've been championing buff AA when pretty much just a universal buff to anti-air in this game, because CVs just are a menace. They are, pure and simple. My second one that I want to start talking to them about is fixing bots. The smoke bugs and detection bugs that they have with them, the movement that they have is frustrating to play against. It is absolutely frustrating. And I would like for them to go after it. But of course, in the comment section down below, put what you want. I want to be the voice for this community on issues in order to help push another fix through that is key and critical. The turret bug is super nice to have fixed, and I'd like to try to get as much feedback and as much basically evidence for me to use to walk up to Valk and Bella and say, hey, put this in your roadmap. I know we just talked about one roadmap, but if per se the next roadmap has in the first month, hey, by the way, a complete change in buff to all AA, God, that feel good. Or, hey, by the way, there's gonna be a bot update in 5 months, because it does, they've got a lot of planning to do and everything. It makes sense. But if we can all make that happen as a community, and I can be just a conduit for all of your thoughts and feedback. Put it in down below. Let me know what your thoughts are as they are finally listening, and how you can also just help out, not just posting down below. You can reply on Wargaming's posts, Instagram and Facebook. Tell Wargaming, A, thank you for fixing the turret bug. Now Buffet 1, bot fixes, or whatever you'd like them to fix, they are listening. So let's use this time to give the feedback that we want on this game, because we all do love this game. If you don't want to go onto the CIA operation that Zuck runs, post it down below in the comments section. Let Wargaming know your thoughts and feedback, how you feel about that the turret bug is fixed, what ship you now enjoy playing because it's no longer frustrating to have to deal with that bug. Just start off with positive vibes and then go into what you would want to have fixed. Again, I'll make sure that all that feedback and all of your opinions get to Wargaming. Let them know what you want fixed. For me, I have my 2 that I'm going to fix. But if there's something else that many of you bring up, I'm going to make sure I champion that as well as a CC. I want to make sure I'm a voice for all of you in this game. And I just want to help make this game better, and so do you. So let's all be civil in the comment section down below. Post your feedback. I'll make sure that gets to Wargaming promptly. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for making this an absolute blast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Getting close to 2,000. Getting close. We're getting close there, but not quite there. Have a good weekend, everyone, and hopefully I'll be streaming fairly soon today if I get off of work early. Peace.